Welcome back guys to the PvP build for Necrom chapter. I'm a Magdk Necromancer. Oh boy, this build is insane for 1vx. With Pale Order as mythic item, restore 20% of the damage you deal as health. This thing heals like crazy, especially if you have multiple targets and you dot them. It's a really strong healing over time ability. On the front bar, something different with the Asylum Perfect Inferno stuff. Every second cast, so Force Shock, so Force Pulse or Crushing Shock, will always apply the Burning, Concussion and the Chilled status effect. You need to do those two casts within 5 seconds, otherwise it doesn't work. With Crushing Shock as spammer, really effective the Asylum Inferno stuff. Never used it before. I did it a couple years ago, like 3 or 4 years ago. But since then, I just simply forgot about this Perfect Inferno stuff. Really powerful in this case. On the back by the Thrassian Eye stuff, what else? This insane amount of dot pressure with element susceptibility combined with Ray of Fire, which permanently procs with Crushing Shock, 220 as filler, and Magplar Arcanist as monster set. We don't have Vigor, means perfectly made for this build. Without Vigor, we are missing Minor Resolve, 3k armor, and Magplar Arcanist gives this buff. Also Minor Courage, over 200 weapon spell damage, really nice. Armor types, keep in mind where Fire is a heavy armor set, so 3 heavy armor pieces in this case, and 3 light armor with 1 medium armor, 5 impen, 1 sturdy and 1 well fitted, full prismatic glyphs like always on the body, definitely need the extra max stamina. Then on the jewelry fully fused, still prefer fully fused for the extra healing. 2 Magicka regen glyphs definitely needed and 1 weapon spell damage glyph. Why 2 Magicka recovery? Simply because I'm a vampire, stage 3, our costs get increased like crazy, 8% more regular ability costs. Front bar Inferno stuff in sharpened with the poison damage enchant. We don't need the flame damage enchant. We already have access to the burning status effect, so poison in this case is the best choice. Disease probably also works for minor defile and the disease status effect, but I prefer poison, the second strongest status effect. And back bar Ice stuff with defending 3k extra armor. Escape is poisons as poisons for extra CC immunity. Skills pretty basic with Karma Hunter on the front bar for Major Prophecy, 12% crit rate. It also gives Minor Berserk 5% extra flat damage if we flank enemy and if we crit it. Alternative, go with Inner Light for the extra max Magicka if you want. I prefer Karma Hunter for more damage. Then Stalking Blast Bones, of course this morph deals way more damage than the Stamina one. Crushing Shock is spam, but like I said before, it also interrupts the enemy if, for example, Zerglings are rezzing again, or if someone is using a channeled ability. Mortal Coil for sustained healing. Degeneration we need it for the major Brutalian sorcery buff. Downback of Smiting, our ultimate, which is also our only CC in this case. Back by Elisas for major beat, 6k penetration, and to proc even more often the Burning Shield and Concussion effect. Like this, the 3 status effects with the assignment combined are basically permanently up. Race Against Time for minor force 10% crit damage, Major Expedition and a snare removal. Alternative, since we are vampire, you could go with Blood Mist. This morph here, with Blood Mist, we would also gain 300 extra weapon spell damage, but I don't like Blood Mist to be honest. The animations are clunky, I still prefer Race Against Time. Resistant Flash as Burst Heal, Summoner's Armor Resistance buff, Spirit Guardian for 10% unique damage mitigation and a ton of healing, and Temporal Guard on the back bar, just slotted minor protection, 5% damage reduction, and SO shit button if I'm trouble, plus only 140 ultimate. If you don't have Psychic, go with the Goliath, also works. Race, I'm a Khajiit, probably not the best one for crit damage, crit healing, max health, Magicka stamina and recovery. Better choice would be probably Breton for the cost reduction and High Elf for extra damage. Mundus the Atonite for Magicka region, Vamp stage 3, like I said before, just for undeath, the extra 30% damage reduction, depends on your missing health of course, but gives us the extra tankiness we need, since we don't even have a defensive set. Barfoot Clockwork Cetus Fillet for the extra Magicka region, we don't need Ozuga. We don't even have 1 stamina ability slotted, except of Karma Hunter of course. And attribute points, 33 points in Magicka and 31 in health. Like this, I'm at around 33k HP and 25k Magicka, 17k stamina, more than enough. By the way, in group play, use Death Dealer's Feet, Pale Order's kind of nonsense. You cannot be healed by your allies and your value get even decreased by 4% per ally. Potions, the normal tricep potions and CPs. Biting Aura, Mastered Arms and Rawful Strikes, no deadly aim. Rawful Strikes is better in this case, It also empowers Blastbone's Steady Aim would only empower single target abilities, Ironclad for 6% damage mitigation against direct damage abilities, and Red CP is pretty basic with Slippery, Sustained by Suffering, Pain's Refuge, and Celerity. Combination: pre-buff yourself with Rescuance Time, Resistance buff, Spirit Guardian, and then apply Degeneration. Element susceptibility for Major Breach, make sure to be in range for the Vetashionai stuff. Then Blast Bones, Crushing Shock twice, into Dawnbreaker. And then basically spam Crushing Shock. By the way, small advice, like I said before, we have Pale Order, means if you have multiple targets, try to apply as many dots as possible on different targets, like this Pale Order will heal like crazy. That's it with another PvP build. Thanks for watching, have a nice day. Check out my Patreon, I will link it in the description below. Also sub my channel, leave a like and a comment below, I would really appreciate it, guys. And I see you hopefully in the next video. Peace.
My thoughts just won't leave me alone. Give me the strength to carry on. I wanna show you love, I wanna feel your touch. I want it all but I keep running away, running away. I wanna show you love, I want it all too much. I wish I could but I just can't. I wanna show you love, I wanna feel your touch.